Back with another Diamond Dynasty game. So the squad is pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the previous game. The only difference, CC. Big CC is on the mound in this game you're going to see. So the first game I was able to play wasn't too long, as you will see why in mere moments. But the flashback Matt Garza was on the hill for the short period of time that it was. And he had a very good performance in the first game he pitched. The last game I posted only gave up 2 hits at the most, I'm pretty sure. And he had around, I forget how many strikeouts he had, but he had a good amount too. So he had a very good performance in the first game. VR is leading it off. You need to have somebody like this leading it off for your squad. And this is exactly why. Because VR is a switch hitter. Lefties, righties, doesn't matter who it is. And he can get base hits. So VR gets on base with the leadoff single, and this is where he becomes the biggest threat on the diamond, is when VR gets on base. You need to keep an eye on him. This guy was definitely keeping an eye on him. Didn't even want to come close to throwing the ball across the plate for the first couple pitches of this at-bat when the flashback Melvin Gupton Jr. was what I was just about to say. Melvin Gupton Jr. Melvin Upton Jr. is up at the plate. This is why VR is a huge distraction. He's going to the pitch out, and to be honest, man, I wouldn't have been surprised if I made it in there, because I was saying in the previous video too, I was going on pitch outs against the computer. VR was making it into second base every single time, so VR possibly could have made it in there too. So 2 pitch outs, there's no chance he's going to a third. So I figured this guy wasn't going to go to the slide step either, because the first 2 pitches were, if you're just going to the pitch out and you're doing slide steps for the pitch out, or if you're going to the pitch out, I guess I should say, then most likely you're not going to go to the slide step when you're throwing it over the plate. So I figured this guy wasn't going to. If he wanted to go to the slide step, he probably just would have done so first pitch of this at bat and wouldn't have worried about pitching out. But VR makes it into second base, so now you got somebody else with speed up at the plate. Upton was 1 for 4, I think, in the first game. This could have been a single up the gut, but it's off his pitcher. I'm not really sure what Upton was doing out of the box right there, too. It was a slight delay, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened, but still, I possibly could have... That could have been closer than it actually was with 93 speed on this flashback Upton. So VR is on third base. I did my job. All I had to do was advance the runner. Wait, what am I saying? There's 2 down. What a fail. I'm failing miserably. First I say Melvin Gupton Jr., and then I'm trying to say that I'm trying to advance the runner over with 1 down. So that's a 2 fails already in this video. What's not a fail? Eric Karros going deep. That is over the fence. I've been making some good swings with this Eric Karros so far. Very good swings. So finally, I'm getting rewarded from the game. That is over the fence. And then Moustakas, next batter coming to the plate, is going back to back. That is lefty on lefty damage right there. So back-to-back shots. We're going up early in this game too. This is exactly what happened in the first game. I go up 2-0 in the first inning, and then the offense pretty much disappeared. So I really was hoping that wasn't going to happen again. Probably would not, even though the game loves to do that sometimes. You get off to good starts, and then you'll be ripping the cover off the ball pretty much the rest of the game, and you won't even get a base hit pretty much. But yeah, this guy decided to leave, I guess. I'm not really sure what I guess. I'm not really sure why this guy left the game. He was only down by 2 runs, I think. So apparently people are leaving when they're down 2-0 in the second inning, or third inning that was. So either way, this is when Big CC Sabathia is taking the mound. Same lineup, same everything again, except CC is pitching this time, thank God, because Garza, if he was going to take the mound 3 games in a row, it would be like MLB 16 pretty much, because the flashback Garza in MLB 16 was... He was the pitcher I had for that certain period of time I was using him. He was taking the mound every game, and it was kind of annoying after a while. So, Melvin Upton, second batter coming to the plate in the top of the first. I am the away team in this game. So, yeah, it's kind of, I think I was the home team in every single game I've played so far, so a little bit of a change up so far. And swinging at an ugly one. Should not have, or actually, I don't know. That was just not a good swing right there. That was not a good swing. That is just a fly ball behind home plate. So now Lorenzo Cain is in, and I was actually thinking whether or not I should put Lorenzo Cain in center, or if I should leave Melvin Upton Jr. in center, because Lorenzo Cain has much better fielding, like 93, and Upton only has 78 or something, but Upton does have a much better arm. I think Lorenzo Cain only has a 60-something arm, so I mean that's good for a center fielder. You need somebody with a half-decent arm at least, so pretty sure... Actually, I think Granderson has a pretty decent arm too, so he is in right field, and Kane is in left. Either way, I got some good speed in the outfield at this point in time. Upton, Granderson, and Lorenzo Kane. So I'm not really worried about that so far. Every ball hit to the gaps are probably going to be caught up with these guys in the outfield. So this is, you mean, like, the speed. The speed is where everybody starts to get a little bit worried when you get some speed on the bases. So this guy is just leaving a hanger. A hanging curveball could have been cheesed over the wall. I should have hit that to the moon, but it is just a single right there. And then Lorenzo Kane is able to advance. He was able to get on base from the ground ball to shortstop, and I was able to leg it out too. So Karros, man, should have been sitting on that high fastball, dude. I'm telling you, this guy was getting away with so much stuff. I should have been crushing. He was just giving me sliders and fastballs. Was all this guy was throwing. Fastballs and sliders down and away, of course, and then heaters up and in. Nothing else. That's pretty much all he was giving me. So I wasn't even sitting on stuff this game, which was kind of a fail looking back on it. I should have been crushing shit in this game, but I was able to make some solid contact right there again with Karros, but that is just a line drive right to his center fielder. So now CC is on the mound, looking to do what CC did back in the day, wheel and deal while he is on the mound. So second guy he is facing, going down via the K. So that slider against the lefties, always going to be a deadly pitch. Now Xander Bogaerts is up, and this guy wasn't wasting any time. First pitch swinging, hitting a ground ball to VR at short, and he is throwing him out easily. So going to the top of the second, I got Kipnis up at the plate, and I was looking to avoid what exactly happened in the previous game because I got off to a good start, like I said, and then the offense kind of disappeared, even though I was making some solid contact. But Kipnis, he was looking to avoid what happened in the previous game.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run.
I might have to move Kipnis up in the lineup. I got him as my loyalty reward. I don't think I said that yet, but Kipnis was the loyalty reward. And I'm batting him 8th in the lineup. He's also been going crazy since he's been every single game I've played with Kipnis so far. He's been putting up home runs, I'm pretty sure. Like, all those games, I couldn't believe, like, obviously when you're playing against the computer and stuff, you're only playing on, like, rookie or veteran if you just want to get shit done fast. But there was a couple games I had to play on All-Star, I'm pretty sure, just to do a couple missions and stuff, and Kipnis was going crazy in pretty much every game, I'm pretty sure. So Kipnis may have to be moved up in the lineup. I'm not really sure where I would put him because I like that speed at the top of the lineup with VR, obviously, and then Upton, and then followed by Lorenzo Kane and Granderson. So the first 4 guys coming to the plate for my squad so far have very good speed. I don't really want to get rid of that, but I guess it would be kind of nice to have some speed at the bottom of the lineup, you know what I mean? So maybe I will move one of those guys down in the lineup. If I do, it's probably going to be Upton at some point. If I don't get the bat going with him, like, I'm probably going to leave him maybe in the number 2 spot or something for the next couple games or just next game or two, and then see what happens, because if he gets the bat going, I don't see how this Melvin Upton Jr. couldn't be a beast for the squad, man. Very good fielding, or very good speed with good power too. Like, he has 80 power versus righties and 84 versus lefties, so he can get it done at the plate, man, hitting those moon shots and stuff. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what some of these guys do for the squad, because yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up some more people too. I think today actually I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna try. I guess I should say I'm going to try and do some more epic missions and stuff just to see if the servers are working. I don't really want to play, man. How annoying is it when you're playing 9-inning games and then after the game is over, it says, fuck you, pretty much, when it says your game is still being processed. And I don't know if this is happening with anyone else, too, because I know that all this game processing shit is happening with a lot of people. But are you guys able to get your rewards after a certain amount of time? I'm not, dude. Like, whenever that stupid message appears, I'm not able to get my rewards after the game is over and just whenever. Like, I'll close the application. I've done a shitload of stuff to try and see if I can get my rewards. It doesn't count. So I know I've heard a lot of people say that when that message appears, you just have to do this or that. Nothing has worked for myself, which has been a huge buzzkill, man, because I can't even count how many 9-inning games I've played against the computer and stuff to do these missions, and they haven't counted. So, I don't know. That's enough of my discussing about that, because that's honestly getting me heated. I'm sure a lot of people don't want to hear about that anyway, so I apologize for that. Just wanted to see if that was happening with anyone else. But CC has been dealing on the mound so far, as you guys are seeing. He's got a couple Ks, maybe around 5 up until this point. He's been doing a good job on the mound. I think I only gave up two hits at the most. so far in this game. And there is another K. Russell Martin goes down swinging again. So CC doing his job. Luckily, I've been able to get some good starts from my starters so far. That's a strike 7 days a week. 7 days out of the week, that is a strike every single time. And of course, dude, you know that shit is going to come back and haunt you at some point in time. The zebra behind the plate didn't want to give me that call. And of course, like I said, it will come back to haunt you. He gets the base hit right there. So, dude, if he was going to get something going from that, I would have been steaming from the ears, but also laughing at the same time. I would have looked like a crazy person. But luckily, his pitcher is up next. He doesn't decide to go to the bench right there, so he is going down looking right there. Another K for CC. Kane just getting under that one, too. This is where I started to just say, all right, this guy is giving me some high fastballs and sliders down and away against the right-handers. I'm going to have to do something about that. But just getting under these first two at-bats, getting under those for sure. Look at that ball physics. That looked like it was going to center field. That almost went foul. That ball physics has been crazy so far. It's just interesting to see where the ball is even going to land up when it's in the air half the time. But Karros is back up. He's been swinging a very good bat so far. Like I've said, every single time he's come to the plate. But again, getting that slider down and away, I chase it. He's going back to the slider down and away. I was kind of on that one, but I still swing and miss. So for sure he's going to go two options. High fastball or slider again. I think that was a slider, but it was on the inside part of the plate. That was probably a mistake in location. Another hard hit ball from Karros right there, but that's a ground ball to shortstop. Lucroy is up in the next inning, and this is where something needs to start. Lucroy hasn't gotten anything going so far yet for the squad. That is a double to the gap. So I need to get some more insurance runs because this game can change where it stands right now very quickly. CC is done. Very, very good performance from CC in this game. Had a good amount of Ks and only gave up 2 hits, I'm pretty sure. So Garza and CC, very good debut games from those guys. That's what you need, man. You need those starting pitchers to do well, and most likely you will walk away with the W if your starting pitchers will come out and shut the door. So luckily I'm able to get another run right there too. This guy made a bad throw to second base. So Kiermaier was the pinch hitter. He's able to make it into first base right there. So there's still a runner on second base from that bad throw. Villar is up, and Villar has not got a base hit in this game so far. He was doing good the first couple games I played with him, but all you need to do with Villar is just put something to the left side of the infield, and you will most likely, on the ground obviously, and you'll most likely run that shit out unless it's really hard hit. But still, late on that swing, fly ball to left field ends that inning too. So now Kelvin Herrera is in. This is where all the flamethrowers will be inserted. Luckily, that's a line drive right to Moustakas on that shift right there. So he's going down quickly right there for the first or the second out of this inning. So Charlie Blackmon is up for this guy. I think he tried to lay down a bunt with Charlie Blackmon earlier in this game. Haven't seen anybody other than this guy try to lay down a bunt in this game. Has anyone else noticed that too? That nobody's trying to cheese their way on base. That's amazing to see, man. You don't got to go to the bunt defense for everybody. How crazy was it in MLB 16? After a certain point in time, you had to put every single person who came to the plate, even guys, with amazing power and stuff with 0 speed. You'd have to put them in bunt defense because anything could have happened. But thank God you don't have to deal with that shit in this game. Granderson has been also swinging a good bat. I don't even know what the hell happened right there. I thought that was going to be gone for sure. His left fielder on that shift is able to get up to that one. So that is not what that's not what I'm talking about. Karros. Again, Karros is hitting a line drive right to the center fielder again. So Karros has not been getting some luck. Karros did get the home run in the previous game, but other than that, I've just been hitting line drives right at people with Karros. So still, I'm liking what he's doing, man. I'm glad that I don't just have some righties who are just striking out every time or just hitting some weak choppers or flying out every time. Karros has been hitting the cover off the ball pretty much. So Lucroy is back up after that previous double he hit. I was looking to get something going with him again, trying to find the gap again. Pretty good swing right there, but just line drive right to the center fielder. So that's the second out of this inning. So Kipnis is back up after that home run he hit in the second inning, I think it was. I was swinging for the fences again. First pitch swinging. High fastball, hard hit ground ball right to the second baseman for the final out of the bottom of the 8th. So I need to shut the door yet again. I find myself in another situation where I need to shut the door big time. So Kelvin Herrera is still in. No worries. Not one worry was in my mind when Herrera was in. So there's already one down in this inning after the strikeout. Second out of this inning is coming from another strikeout. Fastball down and in. Good pitch right there from Herrera. So this guy is down to his last out of this game. Bogarts is the final chance, the final hope for this guy. All I need to do is get this guy chasing something. He was sitting on some heaters. No chance on the slider when you were sitting on the heat. So CC gets the win. Like I was saying, very good performance so far from my starting pitcher. CC had a very good performance, only gave up 2 hits, I'm pretty sure, in this game. So I'm getting 2 wins in a row. Maybe I can get a little bit of a streak going. We're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, man, if the servers are cooperating again, definitely be on the lookout for 2 more Diamond Dynasty games tomorrow.